Hey everybody, today we're going to take a quick look at The Big Sick, which was directed by Michael Showalter, produced by Judd Apatow, and stars Kumail Nanjiani and Zoe Kazan. This is a semi-autobiographical story based on Kumail's relationship with his wife, Emily V. Gordon, and the story was co-written by the two of them. And in the movie, Kumail is an aspiring stand-up comedian from Pakistan who falls in love with a sweet American girl, and he does this knowing quite well that his family almost certainly will not approve. They already don't approve of his career choice. And if he marries some white girl instead of settling down with a nice Muslim girl that his mother picked out for him, they could very well disown him. Needless to say, this puts a bit of a strain on their relationship, and as if that wasn't enough, Emily somehow contracts a rare illness and is placed in a medically induced coma. And poor Kumail tries his best to take care of her while dealing with both his family and hers, and man, that's gotta be the most awkward way to meet the parents ever. Hi, how you doing? I'm Kumail, I'm dating your daughter. Oh, by the way, she's in a coma. Those two things are not related, by the way, just want to make that clear. And through it all, he's trying to reconcile the cultural differences and figure out exactly what it is he wants out of life. I've been a fan of Kumail's for a long time, mostly due to his work on Silicon Valley. He's a very funny guy, and I've heard him talk about this story of him and his wife in interviews and how they were trying to make it into a movie, and it's finally happened. And I was really hoping the movie would turn out to be good, because Kumail seems like such a nice guy, and I'd hate to see a guy like that put so much effort into a project he really cares deeply about, only for it to suck. But thankfully that did not happen. This was actually really damn good. It's very sweet, very charming, funny at times, sad at other times, maintains a pretty good balance between the two. A good chunk of the story depicts Kumail's life as a struggling stand-up comic, alongside three of his fellow struggling stand-up comics, and they are played by Bo Burnham, Aidy Bryant, and Kurt Braunohler, and it seems like they were basically just playing self-deprecating versions of themselves, which I found hilarious. Zoe Kazan plays Emily. I thought she did a fantastic job, at least for the first half of the movie when she was not in a coma. She and Kumail work very well together through the various ups and downs of their relationship. I also found both sets of parents quite entertaining. On Emily's side of the family, you got Ray Romano and Holly Hunter, and on Kumail's side, you have, here we go, Anupam Kher and Zenobia Shroff. Hope I said that right, or at least close. And it's interesting to see how Kumail interacts with both sets of parents and how they basically go in opposite directions as the movie goes on. Seems like he's slowly drifting away from his own family and gradually getting closer to Emily's family during her time in the hospital. And while the movie does have some serious subject matter, it is, after all, the story of how his future wife almost died, and it does have some very heartbreaking moments, which are handled quite well. It is still a comedy, and there are some very funny moments to go along with it. There's one moment in particular where Emily's parents are trying to get to know Kumail, and not doing a terribly great job of it, and Ray Romano just asks, completely out of the fucking blue, "So, 9/11, what do you think?" What? No, I've always wanted to get the perspective of an insider, you know? And I'm not going to tell you what Kumail's response is, but it is one of those classic ask a stupid question moments. Just, goddamn Kumail, man, that was amazing. So in the end, this is probably one of the best movies I've seen all year, and that surprises me because rom-coms are not normally my thing. It's not that I really have anything against the genre, it just usually doesn't really do it for me. But this was really well done, and I'm glad Emily and Kumail finally got to tell their story on the big screen. And if you haven't seen it yet, I think it's playing pretty much everywhere by now, so I recommend checking it out. And that about wraps it up for The Big Sick. So until next time, take care.